All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. This year in NBA 2K, we are going to be doing something completely new. We are essentially going to be turning the rec into our own little NBA universe. We will have pre-game interviews, post-game interviews, a fake-ass little talk show with a fake-ass little Stephen A. Smith, a fake-ass little ESPN. We're essentially just going to turn it into this big sports little universe. Well, not really big, more small in the grand scheme of things, but big for the channel. So we're essentially just going to turn it into that, and we are going to see essentially how well I can make these videos. I already have everybody in on it. Derek, Batfeld, Powell, Kemp, Ford, Brandon, everybody's already in on it. And I think genuinely this year, it will be so much fun making these 2K videos, because I always just make the rec videos. But I always think, like, how can I make them more interesting? Because everybody makes rec videos. Everybody makes build videos. That's why I don't even do my own build videos. Y'all just see me play. But I was thinking, how can I make it interesting? So we're going to do their own little sports universe thing. We're going to mix in some GTA, so it'll seem like we have a life. Our players have a life outside of basketball. And essentially, it's just going to be that. I don't know how many times I can say the word essentially or genuinely, but we're just going to do that. We're just going to run with it. We're going to see how well it is. The time in between these videos, though, it will be a lot more than just the usual 2-3 days or even a week. If I wanted to, I could make a new rec video every 3 days, but who the fuck wants to do that? The rec ain't that cool. It ain't that interesting. So yeah. And we're going to try to hit 100 games each season. So season 1 we'll try to hit 100 games, and it'll go into quote-unquote the playoffs. And in order for us to make the playoffs, we have to win at least 50 games. I think it'll be really fun and really cool, personally. I'll tell everybody about everything later. We're still getting the final details down, but that's just what it is. So enjoy this first episode of the Round Ball Recap Show. It's basically our own little segment on ESPN, because I was too lazy to move the sidebars on the left. But with all that being said, like, share, subscribe if you want to. This is just a hobby. And enjoy today's video.
Good evening, and welcome to another edition of the Round Ball Recap Show, your official source for all things inside the PeachTube NBA 2K26 universe. I'm your host, Hank Arman, steady as a AI voice script and smooth as a Ray Allen corner 3. And folks, it's Media Day. Across the 2K community, players are talking, fans are watching, and speaking to the fans, well, they're ready to see if all that off-season noise turns into on-court truth. And tonight we've got a packed show. Up first, player interviews. You'll hear directly from the faces of the franchise, all giving insight into where their heads are before the grind begins. Then, buckle up, because joining me live in studio is the one and only Stephen B. Naismith. Loud, relentless, unfiltered, and ready to dissect this squad like it's a game film and a therapy session at the same time. Trust me, if you don't like what he says, that probably means it's true. And finally, we'll take a deep dive tracking player builds, off-season performance, and early chemistry trends going into the year. All that today on the Round Ball Recap Show. And to start us off, we got an interview from the team leader, Jalen Peachers.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Great media day. Let's get this interview started. Go with you, Brian.
With the new year of NBA 2K26 here, what are you most excited about?
Honestly, I'm most excited about playing with my boys again. It's been a long while since I played with essentially the entire team. After season 4, it was really just me, Derek, and Kemp. From time to time, we had Ford. We didn't really play a lot with Powell. Horton hadn't really been around in too long. But we have a full team coming back now. I think we have about 14 people, if I'm not mistaken, if everybody comes through. So we'll have a decent number of people this year, and that's just really the most excited thing, or the thing I'm most excited for, just playing with my boys, because this game fucking sucks. And the only reason I buy it year after year is because I got my boys with me, and that's that, man. That's what I'm looking forward to. 2K need to do better, but as long as I got my boys here, I'll play whatever, dude. I don't care.
What do you think Stephen B. Naismith will say about your team? He expects unparalleled success. The moment the team loses, he'll be on your ass. You ready for that?
I literally generated that question, and I look up in real life, and on my TV screen, it's Stephen A. Smith. But of course, I'm ready for that. That just comes with the territory, because we have a really good team this year, and with a really good team comes really high expectations. I don't really expect to lose a lot, but Stephen B. Naismith, he's going to talk his shit regardless. No matter what we do, we could win by 30, and he'll go, "Why didn't you win by 40?" We could lose by 1, and they'll go, "Oh man, this is why the team fucking sucks." And it is what it is. It just comes with the territory of goats, and that's just what we do. We got to protect our territory, because that's what we are, man. We're goats, just protecting our territory. So I expect nothing less from this team but unparalleled success as well. And if we lose, we'll talk it over as a team. We'll discuss it. We'll make our weakness our strength, and we'll keep that shit pushing like we do every 2K.
How do you feel the new additions on the team will mesh with people who've been here for the past few years?
I think they'll do absolutely fantastic. We brought in Myers because Myers wanted to play with us, and I love Myers to death, man. That's Benjamin Bucket, so Myers will do good. We got Xavier from some friend I knew back in high school, Zay Herbo. I think he'll join us. I'm not sure, but got Sweeney on the way. We got Brandon. Brandon played with us actually last year off camera. We just never recorded any of the games because we were just so tired of this bullshit at this point. We didn't even want to record any 2K, but I think they'll mesh together just fine. And if they don't, we'll work it out. That's what we always do at the end of the day. You've seen in the old videos in the past, when we got a full 5 or a very strong 4, we're a pretty hard team to stop. We're pretty unstoppable when we got that full 5 going. So it's all about just working out them kinks, just, unloosening the knots and really just meshing together as a team. And it's not going to happen overnight, but I know in due time it will happen. I got a position, or I got a build for every position like I do for the last 2 2Ks, and I'm ready to be the ultimate team player again, once again, to fill whatever role we need to maximize the team chemistry, maximize everything to be a well-oiled machine.
Last question. I know you love your anime. What's your favorite anime to watch right now?
Hey, let me put y'all on real quick. Right now, I'm not sure if it's really favorite, but I'm watching Gachi Akuda. I think that's how you pronounce it. There's only 2 episodes as of the recording of this video. It's currently July 16th, 2025, and it says the next episode will be available on 7/27. July 27th. God damn. That's a week and a half. I didn't even know that, but yeah, I'm currently watching that. It's pretty interesting. The description right here: in a floating city where the rich discard their waste and people, Rudo is framed for murder and thrown into the pit where a hellscape of mutated garbage beasts dwell. To survive, he must wield a new power and join the rogue cleaners. Rudo doesn't just aim to battle monsters, but the corrupt who cast him into hell. It's pretty interesting 2 episodes in, I'm not going to lie to you. I suggest y'all get on that so y'all can say, oh, Peach put me on, My friend George, he just recommended the Apothecary Is that how you say it? Apothecary? Whatever. The Apothecary Diaries. She recommended that one to me. I'm just like, all right, man, I'll watch that. But to answer your question, my favorite one right now, I guess you could say, is Gachi Akuda, but yeah, it's just hard to say because I'm currently watching. I have a lot of things on my watch list right now. I'm not gonna lie. I have Kaiju number 8, Gachi Akuda, Takopi's Original Sin. I gotta give that one a whirl again to see if I really like it, because I'm not gonna lie to you, boy. That thing's a little dark. But yeah, that answers that question. Gachi Akuda, ladies and gentlemen. All right, enjoy the media, enjoy Derek, enjoy Pal, whoever's coming next for the interview. I'm out of here.
Here are the highest stat totals for Jaylon and the Rec this year on NBA 2K25. Honestly, pretty impressive numbers considering this was the worst 2K of all time. Pure dog shit on fire. I mean, this game really does suck donkey dick. But anyway, as you can see, Peach is a bit of an everything man when it comes to the game. A true all-around team player. And here's Battlefeld's stats from last year. His big bald ass couldn't be bothered to come to Media Day, so this is all we get in terms of him being here. Super reliable team player though. Can't wait to see him contribute in the court this year. And now we have the Media Day interview from Derek Grubb.
Derek Grubb, another year of 2K, NBA 2K26 on the horizon. You've been playing with Peacher since NBA 2K20. What's changed most about your chemistry from 2K20 up until now?
I ain't gonna lie, we make this shit look easy, man. We used to have to do a lot of talking, a lot of game plan, but now this shit just simple.
Beautiful. Short answer. We love it. You got that signature shot down. How many hours do you put in the lab before you confirm your jump shot for each build? Let us know. Do you do those broken jumpers first, or do you just get it right from the jump?
I take every jumper into a empty court, and within the first 5 minutes, I realize if I like it or not.
Next question. Be honest with us. How many builds do you delete before settling on the one or the few that you make every year?
So it's changed since I first started, because when we first got this shit started, I started off with maybe 2, max 3. But since this game has just gone nothing but downhill,
Absolutely.
I have to have at least 8.
Absolutely.
And I don't make shitty builds. This game is a shitty game.
I lost the questions. Next one. What do you say? What do you say to the fans who claim your player is only getting buckets because of the Gatorade boost? What do you say to that? The Gatorade and the snacks. What do you say to those fans?
I don't buy any of that shit. Y'all wasting y'all money on that shit?
Okay. Last question of the video. If you had to trade one teammate for VC, one teammate you've ever played with in the friend group, who's getting shipped out? Who are you shipping out for some VC bonuses? Well, Derek Grubb, we thank you for all the time. Good luck this year on NBA 2K26. And if you make a paint beast again, you better delete that shit, boy. You already know they don't like you. So I'm going to be completely honest with all of you. And I know that's not what some of y'all want during media day, when everybody's doing their cute little photo shoots and doing all the posing like they already won something. But I'm going to say it anyway. This team, they're good. But I don't see great. I see talent. I see experience. But I also see inconsistency just waiting to show its face again. Jalen Peach's look. The leader. The face. The floor general. But if he starts slow this year, the whole thing collapses. He's got the brains in the bag, but can he command this team when things get choppy? That's the question. Derek Grubb, you know I got a lot of love for you. OG, built like hardwood. But I need to see him take that next step. Not just be solid, be scary. You've been here for too long just to be a stat line. You need to be a statement. And pal, I ain't forget. You flashy. You got the green light like it's Christmas Day. But listen to me and listen good when I say this. Low percentage shots and highlight hunting doesn't win games. This the year where either you become a weapon or you become a liability. And really, everybody better step up. Because them boys in the wreck, as Charles Barkley say, them boys coming and they coming hard. They got builds, they got their own squads, and most importantly, they got hunger. They don't care who you were in 2K24. They don't care who you were in 2K25. They don't care about none of that. So yeah, this team might look good. They might sound good. But talk to me 3, 4, 5 weeks into the game's lifespan when the shooting's gone cold. The defense is late, the turnovers are abundant, and everybody starts blaming the game, and everybody starts blaming the lag. That's when we'll see what the team's really made of. Until then, I'm watching, I'm waiting, and I got my receipts ready. Back to y'all.
And to wrap up the show, here's the projected roster for this year. A beautiful mix of guards, wings, and bigs, and a balance of offensive and defensive specialists. Honestly, this team doesn't have many gaps. But will the chemistry be there? That's the major question. The consistency needs to be there, not the just words or the hype. And here's what the media is predicting. As you can see, the team records can be really high or barely below 500, so nobody thinks they're going to be outright terrible. It'll be a long season. We'll see how it goes. Thank you all for joining us tonight in the Roundball Recap Show. Hopefully, the next time you see me, I'll have a real white man voice. If not, then fuck me, I guess. I've been Hank R. Mann, and this has been the Roundball Recap Show. Good fucking night, everybody. We'll see all of you in NBA 2K26.